Now back to Inside West Virginia Politics.
Welcome back to Inside West Virginia Politics. I'm Adrienne Robbins. We are going to begin with Congresswoman Carol Miller today. Coming up on your 1 year as a Congresswoman, Republican from West Virginia. Thank you so much for being here with us.
I'm so glad to be here.
Tell me, it's been almost a year. What would you say is your proudest accomplishment so far?
Well, being an ambassador for the state has been a wonderful thing to experience. I've had a few bills go through or been proposed. Probably the most valuable experience was my very first amendment passed with everybody except for 3 people voting for it, and that was to double the amount of money going to children and babies with neonatal abstinence syndrome.
Obviously an issue that is very close to home here in West Virginia. Another thing that you're working on that could have a lot of impact here in West Virginia is the Accelerating Individuals into the Workforce Act. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's to help those who are on TANF, give them a leg up, working with businesses that will hire them, and the TANF fund, so to speak, will help pay for them, giving them good workforce experience just to help them move on with their life.
We talk a lot in West Virginia about how the jobs are out there, but we have a declining workforce. We're not exactly getting people to fill those jobs. Do you think this program could help that problem?
Well, that's the point of the program, is to get them out and involved again and understand the satisfaction you have of holding a job and being part of a workforce and being out with people.
And my understanding is the state is going to partner with some employers to incentivize them to do this. Is it money that's being sent that way, and where's that money coming from? Where's the incentive?
Well, the incentive is from the TANF fund, that they will pay for 50% of the employment for the individuals as they come forward.
Well, obviously that's not all you've been working on. New River Gorge National Park and Preserve Designation Act. We saw that bill go through in the Senate from Senator Capito and Senator Manchin. You've done a partner bill now in Congress. Tell me, why is it important to make sure the New River Gorge does get this designation?
Well, we have such wonderful tourism opportunity in West Virginia, and the statistics are that if it is designated as a national park, that it increases nearly 25% the amount of people that will want to come. And I knew that Senator Capito, this had been her baby, and she and Senator Manchin have worked on this to move it forward, and I want to make sure it goes through the House. So I've done the same bill as well.
It is obviously very beautiful down there, and we want more people to come out here and see it here in West Virginia.
Yes.
And then let's move on to the RIDE Act. Now, I found this really interesting because it's an issue that the opioid epidemic has obviously brought that we don't normally see a lot of attention to. What's your part in that act?
Well, I think it's important that we study the effects of driving while under the influence of drugs as well, because we've done alcohol, and it's difficult to determine what some people are under the influence, and so we're studying this to see how we can help mitigate that situation.
And then finally, while we have you here, obviously it's a pleasure having you here in West Virginia, get you off of Capitol Hill for a little bit. But we've been talking a lot about the VA investigation in Clarksburg and the unfortunate passing of those veterans. Senator Manchin has talked about possibly a congressional investigation. Is that something that you're looking at, and what are your overall thoughts with this investigation?
Well, it's a horrendous thing to happen to those people who have given and dedicated their lives to our country, and to be in such a vulnerable position. So absolutely, I'm very much interested in an investigation as far as giving an opinion. We need to look into all the aspects of what has happened at this point. It's just a very sad thing to have happened in our state.
And I believe Senator Capito and Senator Manchin have said that they would support a congressional investigation after the criminal investigation is wrapped up. Is that something, if that doesn't give us answers, would you support a congressional investigation?
Sure. Absolutely. I mean, we need to investigate and find the facts of what's behind this.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Good luck up in Washington, D.C. Thank you for coming. And we're going to have much more Inside West Virginia Politics coming up next.